I do feel like Terrence has the better resume. That's why I have him as high as I have him. Number one on my pound for pound list. He cleaned out a whole division, right? He's been champion for a long time. He went to Scotland to win the title. Then he beat Gamboa, stopped Gamboa when Gamboa was being compared to Floyd Mayweather. People forget about that. They look at a guy 5 years down the road, say, "Oh, you just beat this guy, but he's been knocked out X amount of time." But you gotta judge him based on where he was at that time. He was undefeated, and he was being compared to Floyd Mayweather. That's the guy that Terrence Crawford defended his belt against.
We had a good time, and I think that's a lot of people's reaction was like, what happened? Because Sean Porter got dropped. Okay, that's fair game. Then he immediately started punching the canvas like this was Creed Part 3, like a Michael B. Jordan movie. He was boom, 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 like punching. And I'm like, how are you drastically hurt, but then you're like wailing on the canvas and punching it? And it just looked really theatrical, like some WWE stuff, right? Then he gets up, he gets dropped down. Now, the thing is, when he got dropped the second time, and I could prove this, I could show y'all, a lot of the punches weren't super clean.
Took too many shots right there, clean, and it's not the Porter way. That's not what we do. It was bad defense, hands were down, and I think part of me is just wanted to get back and was careless, and then the other part of me was a little out of it and not able to defend myself quick enough. So, again, I understand what my dad's position was.
Wow. Just wow. Now, it's ridiculous, y'all. Come on. It's ridiculous now. It's ridiculous. I knew this was coming, but I didn't know y'all was gonna stoop this low. After Sean Porter gave y'all a marvelous career, he gave everybody a test, everybody the toughest fight, and the way y'all gave him is flowers, black roses. I'ma say black roses. He took a dive. That's how y'all feel about Sean Porter. Well, this is not even about Sean Porter. This is just about how they hate Terrence Crawford. So they're willing to downplay Sean Porter and spit in Sean Porter's face to try to discredit Terrence Crawford. And I just want to know when it's going to stop. Do you know when it's going to stop? When Terrence Crawford gets in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. and he beat his ass. That's when it's going to stop. But they're very smart. They don't want that to happen. They talk about pay-per-view sales. They talking about the fight was staged. They want to talk about who's a big fish. But they're not talking about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. actually fighting. They don't want that to happen. So now they talking about 50-50 split and all of this stuff that I believe should put aside because we're fans of boxing. We want to see them box. If Errol Spence said that he's better than Terrence Crawford, prove that you're better than Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford stopped Kell Brook in 4 rounds. You took in 11 rounds. Terrence Crawford stopped Sean Porter in 10th round. In the 10th round, you went to decision with Sean Porter, split decision with Sean Porter. Like, prove that you're better than Terrence Crawford now. Y'all can't say that he hasn't fought no one no more. So just prove that you're better than him. Instead of you reposting tweets talking about I'm the big fish. Oh, if I was Sean Porter, I wouldn't pay my dad. Like, he's very weird. He's very weird like that. Y'all don't peep that? He acts like a little diva. Like, that's why I could never respect him. Instead of him trying to make the fight happen, he's trying his best to not to make the fight happen. And it's very evident. It's right there in y'all face. It's right there in you guys' face. Pay-per-view numbers mattered, but it didn't matter when Errol Spence Jr. was giving Danny Garcia 50-50 split. Mikey Garcia, 50-50 split. Mikey Garcia moving up 2 weight classes to fight him. Really? So you're willing to give Mikey Garcia, right, a 50-50 split, somebody that was moving up 2 weight division to fight you, but somebody that people feel you guys are equal, and this will be the biggest fight in boxing, you're not willing to give him a 50-50 split. And I've been telling y'all, he don't want to give Terrence Crawford a 50-50 split because he know he's going to lose. So he don't want to lose and get a 50-50 split. He want to lose and get more money. He's weird, bro. I peeped that with him. He doesn't believe he can beat Terrence Crawford. I don't think nobody believes that he could beat Terrence Crawford. I don't think nobody believes he can beat Terrence Crawford. They just say it because it's something to say. It's good for boxing. It's good for boxing. Whoever that says Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. is a 50-50 fight, still seeing Terrence Crawford movement and seeing his footwork, Errol Spence is very, very slow. He's not that fast. Sean Porter's feet was way quicker than his. Terrence Crawford's feet was quicker than Sean Porter's. So I want to know when it's gonna stop though, cause y'all not speaking anything logical. Y'all deflecting. Y'all talking about who hurt who harder. Terrence Crawford knocked out Sean Porter. For 9, you're very weird. I don't remember if Sean Porter said that. I missed that. He said that Sean Porter said, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, hurt me more than how Terrence Crawford did. Like, I don't remember Sean Porter saying that, but either way, Sean Porter got stopped. He got dropped twice. And y'all seen in the clip, Boxing Eagle said that the punches weren't connecting. Right, bro. You're not a boxer, bro. You don't fight. These guys do not fight. That's my problem. Y'all got a whole bunch of nerds that probably never got in a fight talking about fighting. Y'all never went 12 rounds with nobody. Y'all never went probably 5 rounds with anybody. How can y'all talk about something that y'all never even experienced, not one time? How can y'all talk about the pain that Sean Porter felt and what he felt at that moment while he went down? How can y'all talk about that if you don't even box? If you watch how Sean Porter fight, Sean Porter tries to bring the energy from round 1 to 12. That could get him very tired. And he's walking into very powerful shots. That's what happened. He got beat down. Blood was going to the body. Boxing Eagle, you're weird, brother, man. You're very weird. You're trying to convince people, like how you're trying to convince people that Tyson Fury cheated, that Terrence Crawford cheated too. That Sean Porter took a dive. Like, y'all gotta stop, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. It's sad now. It's real life sad. And y'all look mad desperate and y'all look very pathetic. Terrence Crawford petitioned to fight Errol Spence Jr. And they talking about it's through the promoter. So now he's a free agent. I know he's saying that he don't care about fighting Errol Spence Jr. But I know he gonna visit Errol Spence Jr. And I know he gonna stop Errol Spence Jr. It's just the way how Errol Spence Jr. moves. He acts like a female, bro. Am I bugging? He acts like a female. He goes online. Oh, I'm a 70-30 nigga. I'm a 80-20 nigga. He always on Twitter, like, just talking bare nonsense. Like, what happened to the energy? That same energy you had when they were saying Boots could beat you. When you had Yellow Beasley, typing for you and putting up bread for you. You're not even putting up bread for yourself. When Dilly the Kid said he got Ennis beating your ass, what happened to that energy? Like, you're very weird, bro. Just stay in your lane, bro. Like, your time is gonna come when you lose too, bro. Your time is gonna come. You can't keep running. You're not Forrest Gump. Your time is gonna come, bro. We see what's going on. I really want to get in more depth with this because I got a lot of things to say. But I'm just gonna save it for my next video. But I want to know what y'all think, man. Like, This is ridiculous. Like, we all know Bud is pound for pound. He went in there. He stopped Sean Porter. He did what he was supposed to do. You seen the post interview with Kenny Porter and Sean Porter, and I don't see how does anything look staged. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The fact that you guys are just delusional. But that's all I got for y'all, though. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And that's all I got for y'all. And I'm out.